As a Vice Minister in the Department for Infrastructure, for Transport, for Environment, of course, and Water, my main task is actually to ensure that all those subjects are actually aligned with each other. Many people might think that transportation and infrastructure is something different than environmentally friendly approaches, but I believe they really should go hand in hand. We need to decarbonize transport to ensure that climate change is being halted and that air quality is improved. I'm actually quite excited about electrification of the transport sector. It is crucially important since the transport sector is responsible for 25% of all CO2 emissions, so we really need to decarbonize. And of course, electrification is one of the most important ways of decarbonizing the transport sector. And at the same time, there's more, of course, than just electrification. We believe it should also be added with, for example, other solutions, including hydrogen and ensuring that also heavy transport is being decarbonized. One example is what we call a vehicle-to-grid project. In one of our major cities, in Utrecht, it's a city with about 350,000 inhabitants. They're experimenting with a system where electric vehicles can recharge the grid, basically, and especially at peak hours. So this would lead to a situation, for example, where you return from work, for example, with your electric car, and at the peak hour, the car actually, the electricity from the car is being used to in your household, and then when you go to sleep at night, the car is being recharged again. The second example I would like to mention is one, for example, we see in Amsterdam, and that is about mobility as a service. What we see as the future, especially in cities, is that you would actually, when you are at a certain place in the city and you want to go somewhere else, that through data you are guided not just the best route, but the best environmentally friendly route, including different modalities. And you don't have to be looking for those modalities yourself, but you have a system where you're shown how the best combination of modalities brings you to your destination. The three major trends I see are green mobility, smart mobility, and urban mobility. Green mobility is of course all about decarbonizing and ensuring that the environmental effects of mobility are as limited as possible. Of course, the second one, smart mobility, is about using data to ensure that the most environmental friendly way of transport is being used, and data can play a very important role in doing so. The third one is about urban mobility, and here we promote the so-called 10-minute city, which means that everything you do, be it going to school, going to the office, going to the gym, is within 10 minutes of your house. And this is of course 10 minutes by foot or by bike and not by car.